your people, a lot of times people are in corporate America. And it's funny when people use corporate America. And I tell people entrepreneurship is not for everyone. It is not. There are good places to be in corporate America, but you have to use the system while you are there. So sometimes people get to a certain point in their career, they start looking for options, ways to grow. And we're starting to talk about our friend Kaisha McCray,
yes,
growing perspectives. And she has a leadership retreat.
Yes.
She has one coming up in January. You were in the one this past year.
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk about what it is and what you get from it.
Yeah, so the leadership retreat for me was a way for me to understand what my goals were for the year and jot it down and work towards those goals throughout the year. So I enjoyed the leadership retreat because we started off not even talking about our goals, but really we started, performing yoga. So it was a way to physically cleanse the body and, get your mind ready for the activities, that we had set out for the day. So that was pretty interesting to start with that. And then later on, we built a vision board. And so that's when we really, buckled down and talked about the goals that we needed to accomplish for the year. And, it was us personally that we needed to accomplish. And so I had a goal of, ensuring, because I'm in a challenging role right now, just making sure that I have time for myself. So that was one goal that I had on my vision board, was to really make that time for that.
One of the things I always talk about is, and it's not so much a case for men, and it's for women, designating, finding self time. How to take, and I always say, who takes care of the caregiver? Because the caregiver won't take care of themselves. No. They're going to. You have to. You have everything written down. You have it all written down, but now life comes in. And here's that mom thing.
Exactly.
And a lot of times, how can you talk about growing perspectives and putting that everything in its place, because everything needs to get done.
Exactly.
And all of a sudden, the mom thing doesn't have a schedule. It has a life of its own.
Exactly. And that's what happens. You have your home life, with your husband, kids, and then you have your work life, and they all at some point blend together. So it's important to really, bring it all, growing perspectives as an example, just put it all in perspective so that, it's okay to blend the two, right? As long as you have like a schedule, as long as you find the dedicated time so that you satisfy both, right? Your personal as well as your professional life.
When a person, what would a person gain from going to this? And who is the type of person who would benefit from going to this?
So to me, it doesn't matter who you are. If you need to relax, if you need to get away, this is an opportunity for you to really put things in perspective for the coming year, right? The other benefit to attending a workshop like this is to reflect on the previous year too. And that's something we did as well. Did you achieve, the goals that you set out for? And what do you need to change in order to achieve those goals going into the future? So, really it's open to all women, doesn't matter where you are in, your career, nonprofit, for profit, it doesn't matter. It's encouraged that everybody attends. The other beauty, which I didn't hit on, was the networking aspect. So I moved to Richmond actually in November. So, 3 months in, I'm attending this workshop. And for me, the other benefit of this workshop was that connection. I found a church to go to. I found, different, things in the area to get involved with because of those connections that I made at, the leadership retreat.